It's 3rd and 22. They need the 30, and Agunbowale will take it up. An original Texan who takes it up to the 15. Weaving there, brought down. Cam Curl got him. It's Stafford with a 3rd and 2. Jackson the block at the left tackle. Quick hit and a first down catch, and made right there by Devontae Adams, and Stingley was on him. Of course, with him and Anderson on the wings, very tough. 3rd and 7 up the middle. Caught. First down. It's Puka Nacua.
Let's see if you want to test that right away, having him come back out on the field.
3rd down 9. Jackson the block at the left tackle, into the air and high and incomplete. Working on Petrie and looking for Nacua. Running back is Agunbowale. It's 3rd down and 5. Stroud on the move. Needs the 15. And he gets it with ease. Leading the way. Jaden Higgins, the rookie receiver out of Iowa State. Pierce the back. 2nd and 7. Stroud to the air. Ursery the block, and they come at him. Chased on the play by Verse. Gets it off to Schultz. Has the first down right in front of Nate Landman, the former Falcon.
So there's a lot going on. Learning a new playbook. Learning new protections. Obviously different offensive linemen.
Chubb a block, 1st and 10. He's caught his receiver at the 50-yard line. Grabbed by Jaden Higgins.
Down for at least the first 4 games. Chubb will be the guy getting most of the reps.
3rd and 7. They come around the right tackle, but the pass to Schultz for another first down. Caught by McCullough in his grasp, but the catch good. Drive began back at the Houston 5. Blocked by the Robinson left tackle position, and outside they go, and Schultz again. Young, Kinchin's right there. No wind inside. It's perfect, and the Texans are on the board. Beginning at their 5, 51-yard field goal. Got to get to the 35, 3rd down and 7. And inside it goes, Nacua, and he'll spin for the first down out to the 37-yard line. Flag thrown on the play. Over there was Elshire and To'o with 2 terrific edge rushers. 3rd and 12. Here comes Anderson, blocked by Jackson. Stafford in traffic, messy pocket. Down he goes.
Yeah, we talked about the injuries on the offensive line, the injuries to Nico Collins, the injuries to Tank Dell. They had injuries all over the place.
Here comes Young. Down goes Stroud. 3rd down, 16. They need the 30. Outside it goes. And with a catch and run, it's Noel.
Very highly respected in terms of opponent's completion percentage against them. That snap.
It is, and Stafford gets it and gets down with a tackle by Anderson, who chases him all the way back to the 7.
But excellent field position for the Texans to try and get down here and get some points. Rams defense going to have to stand firm.
Chubb on 2nd down and 5, and there he goes, breaking tackles and tackled by Curl. Fractured foot going through it this year. Here's the handoff on 3rd and 3, and Agunbowale trying to carve his way. They got 3 tight ends, one of which will be the fullback Johnson. 4th and 2. Stroud takes it himself, and they try to shove him across, and it looks like he's got the first inside the 18.
You learn more and more things about how you want to approach a new season, and he found that going into this year.
The blitz is on. Stroud is hit. Down he goes. Ball is loose, coming through McCullough. Wow! 45-yard field goal, Fairbairn. And he will sneak it in. 6-0. The Houston Texans working with a new long snapper. Stafford from Highland Park, Texas. Good time. Havenstein the block and the throw and a catch at the 40. It's Nacua in a thicket of Texans defenders. Has a catch on 2nd and 5 for 20. Matthew Stafford, 12 years in Detroit, 5th year in L.A., 2nd down and 8. Draw play. Williams, Whittington a block. He'll bounce, break, drive, and he's got the first down. Hit by Elshire. Good-looking drive, best of the day. 1st and 10, Stafford going deep, and he's got him. It's Nacua at the 10. And inside the 10 with a goal to go. Put him at the 8. Flag thrown on the play. Jet sweep Whittington. Blocked by Havenstein. Around the corner and inside the 3.
Here they go for it on 4th and short. With under a minute to go in the half, trying to take the lead.
4th and goal. The pitch out, Williams. Getting a block. Cutting in. Got it. Touchdown. They tied the game. Agunbowale the back at 2nd down and 6, and going down the sideline. Caught. Xavier Hutchinson with the grab.
So you got double clouds, you got pressed all along, and you got 3 deep.
On the move. He's hit the marker, and he's out of bounds, stopping the clock at 3 seconds. Young chases him out of bounds. 53-yard field goal for the lead before halftime, and he drills it home. 9-7, Texans, zeros on the clock, and halftime is here.
Well, like I said, they really didn't do anything in the first 3 possessions. It was that final possession that got them, got them on the board. Actually gave them the lead for a little bit.
Havenstein with a nice block, and there's the catch, and it's made by Davante Adams.
Like a 3-hour highlight reel, because I mean, how do you just pick out a handful of plays with Davante Adams?
Second down, 8, going deep. Oh, he's got him! Caught by Smith. Xavier Smith lassos a 36-yard Stafford throw.
He said, "Hold up, that's you saying that. We got two one-wide receivers."
Stafford end zone, caught, touchdown, grabbed by the tight end. Davis, Allen, and the Rams go on top,
forcing the Texans into field goals.
Second down, 3. Stroud, he's got the first down with a Stover catch and run. Into the secondary, brought down by Forbes. Gain of 10 has moved from off the bench to starting left tackle today because Ingram is out. They've had to shuffle things around. 1st and 15. Good looking catch. Collins close to the first.
To adapt some things to what C.J. Stroud and this offensive line is comfortable with.
Nice block by Chubb. But here they come up the middle. They got him with Davis. Another sack. Oh, a solid backup.
Nice play by Davis with the sack.
2nd and 23. Here comes Young. There goes Stroud. And what a interception.
I think he took it away.
Durant. It's a pick at the 41.
A little contact with the ground, but still full possession.
2nd, 4. Thank you, Gene. There's a flag. To'o coming through. Flag thrown. Sack back at the 40.
I agree with him on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he had great control of it.
3rd and 11. Kyron Williams, and he is devoured by Anderson from behind. Brought down on that 3rd and 11. So he played at Ohio State. He was a terrific high school basketball player from the 24. 2nd and 10 off his back, but he's caught Watson. Flag thrown. Lake gets him. It's enough for a first down as it stands right now to the 38. Holding 2 false starts, 1 face mask. 3rd and 19, Stroud. At midfield, grabbed there by Jaden Higgins. Corum in the backfield. At the block, and a throw by Stafford down the middle, caught. First down, Nakua. Boy, is he been trusty today. 13-yard pickup. Corum the back, and the chip block, and the throw by Stafford. Caught! Adams, first down. As opposed to 3rd and 9. Running back is Williams. Stafford, here they come again. Well, Anderson's got him and brings him down. Another sack. Here's a big 3rd down and 8 after the Texans just fumbled deep in Rams territory. To the air, blocked by Jackson. He's got Nakua. Oh, and he got by Petrie and down the sideline for a big-time first down. Jet sweep, 2nd and 3. It's Hutchinson, and then ushered out of bounds by Omar Spates, an undrafted player out of LSU. 3rd down 9. They need the 27. Stroud to the air. He's got the time. Here comes Lake. There goes the pass. Schultz, the tight end, hurdles, falls, shy of the first down. Avila is back in at guard. Stafford to the air. 3rd down. Outside, he's got the first down. That's Davante Adams. He catches it right in front of the... Jackson the block at the left tackle, and he's got him. It's Nakua. Grabbed by Gardner Johnson. Has the first down. They're deep in Texan territory. Whittington in motion. Williams the call. Running now with nice rhythm to this offense. Alshire the tackle. It's Stafford on 1st and 10, rolling, throwing, caught. Oh, it's knocked away with a big-time hit by Alshire. Was it a catch? Is it loose? They're waving it off. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. What a hit by Azeez Alshire.
Let's see if he has possession long enough. Catches it.
One step.
Tucks it.
Two steps.
Helmet
Ooh,
pops it out.
that's close.
That's going to be close.
And who jumped on it? The Texans,
Texans
looked like
got
they
it back.
did. Yeah, they did get it.
You've got the football. 4 minutes, 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning.
Chubb a block, 1st and 10. Stroud to the side, caught right there. Stover.
That came in the first half. So the defense of the Rams has been outstanding here in the second half.
Chubb 2nd down and 4, and look at him take it up to the 35-yard line. Big run by Chubb. The tight end, Stover on the move. Chubb again. There's the hole over the center. Patterson, and look at him dig out to the 45-yard line. Brought down by Young. He picks up 9 after a run of 10. 4 new players, and if you include the center, Patterson, who's taking the place of the injured Jake Andrews, another one. 1st and 15, underneath they go. There's Collins, makes the grab. Witherspoon makes the grab on Collins. It's up to the 44. He picks up 4. C.J. Stroud blitzes on. Outside it goes. Agunbowale. He's got the 1st down. Chased by Curl and out of bounds. And he stops the clock. A 1st down catch and run. Put him near the 25. Picks up 15 for the Texans. 1st and 10. Stroud. And he's got him underneath. It's caught by Agunbowale. Fumbles the ball and it's loose. And it's recovered by the Rams. Big hit by Landman. And then it was punched out by the newest Ram defender from the Atlanta Falcons, Nate Landman. Again to a knee.
It's like you run the ball, get the timeout, you're going to have to punt it away, give them a chance. But by getting the 1st down, they never even get the ball back. So, like the aggressiveness of Sean McVay and the play call that was made.